Hi everyone, it's Elizabeth. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you are all really well. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. So today's Friday Flip is actually going to be something unusual for my channel in that I'm going to be doing an unboxing. And as you know, if you've been here for a while, that I'm not so interested in what people buy so much as in how they use it. So I don't tend to get into the unboxing kinds of videos. However, I wanted to bring this to your attention because this was kind of an interesting thing. So this is a traveler's notebook system, and especially for those of you who don't have traveler's notebooks or are unsure if you will like the system, is a really inexpensive way to get into it. It's $12.53. Let me show you. So these are called the Monogram notebooks. They come in these nice boxes. Everybody just has been raving about the boxes, and hopefully that's not why we're here, but just, so you know. So it's, okay, the Monogram by LB2 Designs. I hope that is focusing for you, okay? And I found this on Amazon, and I'll put a link for you down below. And as I said, each one of these notebooks, I got 2 of them, come in one of these boxes that you can definitely use for all kinds of interesting things. And yeah, they got some marketing material and stuff like that in there, but that's not really what I'm finding interesting. The notebooks themselves are 5 by 7 and by 5.7 by 8.5 inches. Let me see if that will focus there. And they fit Moleskine Cahiers notebooks. Is that how you say that? Cahiers? Something like that. 5 by 8.25. So they are slightly bigger than the standard traveler size notebooks, okay? The regular TNs. So the amazing part is it's $12.53. I'll put a link to the Amazon page down below for you so you can go take a look, because again, that's what I found so interesting here, is such an inexpensive way to get into playing with TNs if that's what you choose to do. So I got 2 different kinds, 2 different covers. So I got one with the elastic closure and one with a snap closure. Now both of these are black. The company right now on Amazon only has black, and they're both labeled as black, but just so you can see, this one, which it looks like a purse, okay, like a clutch, is definitely a much truer black than the elastic closure one, which I think on camera as well as to my eye shows up as a much deeper gray than true black. The elastic closure comes with a blue, the elastic closure is blue on this particular one. So let's talk about this. This particular one that has got the, what's the word I'm looking for, kind of clutch opening. It's got a brass stud, and the leather on this one is called a smooth top grain leather. And you can definitely feel it. It's a very smooth leather when you touch it. It actually feels good in the hands. And the only logo they have is right here on the inside, almost where the flap is. So it's smoother on the inside as well. It's got the classic 2 elastics. The one complaint I do have is they did not bother to seal up the ends of the elastic, so you've got this fray. Now that's easily fixed. Most of us probably replace the strings with our own elastics anyway, or you take a matchstick or a lighter to it and just seal those ends off. So that's what this looks like on the inside. Again, much, much smoother than the other one, and I don't think I've ever seen that kind of a format or a style for a cover. So I kind of really liked that and wanted to see how that would play. This particular notebook cover has got a elastic string, and they call it a textured crazy horse leather. Now it's definitely got more texture. It feels in the hands very different. I mean, it's still smooth, but it actually has more texture to it than this smooth one, okay? So again, if you open it up, and I'll do a comparison of the insides, the inside of the smooth top grain is actually also very smooth on the inside. This particular one is definitely more textured and rough, and as you can see, the one I got has scratches, and it definitely looks like it will scratch rather easily. On the inside, it's also rougher, so something to be aware of if that's not what you like, but it doesn't bother me at all. And this particular notebook has the logo on the back. Not sure if that's going to show up there. Okay, it's like a very subtle logo back there. Whereas this one, as I said, has got nothing on the back. The logo is right here on the inside flap. Okay, bottom inside flap. Now, when you get them, each notebook comes in its own box with inserts. And there's 2 inserts. I haven't taken the plastic out of this. I just wanted to show you what it would look like. But let me show you what they look like when you take them out and put them into the notebook, the cover. So one notebook has got this light blue with this really subtle monogram logo on the side, on the top, center, and this particular one has a darker blue, same subtle monogram logo up there. Okay. Now, they are different in that the light blue version of the insert is actually what they call a 60-day productivity planner. And what that looks like is essentially 2 months worth of planning. So the notebook has got a calendar on 2 pages, the month of the calendar on 2 pages with notes for weekly goals and focus, all undated. And then when you turn the page, you essentially go to the dailies. So you go directly from the month undated to undated dailies. And the dailies have got, you can circle the day of the week. It's got a tracker thing you can do up there. And then on the page itself, it's broken out into sections. Top priority, secondary tasks, everything else, notes, gratitude reflection, place to take additional notes, and do some bullet journaling. So it does a month of that. So there you go. There's your first month. The center, before you get to the very end of the month, there's a monthly review, overall rating, I guess, for how you rated your month. And then goals and focus, achievement, insight, next month, and gratitude. Okay? So that would be 1 month. And then there's got a couple of lined paper for you to take some notes or do whatever. It's got stitching. It looks like machine stitching. And again, the holes are pretty large considering how thin a thread this is. So just in terms of quality, just pay attention to that. In terms of the paper, it seems nice and thick. So once you get past that, you are looking at month number 2, right? This is a 60-day planner, so 2-month planner, same thing. You get the month on 2 pages, undated, and then you go directly into the weeklies. And this one ends again with the monthly overview or review, and that's it. Okay, so that's what this insert is for. I think, as I said earlier, this is not necessarily an insert that I will use because I have my own planning system that I pretty much have working and wouldn't necessarily fit into this format, but I can certainly see doing other fun things with this insert. The other insert is a lined journal. So all you have are just lines. Now, again, I do like that the lines themselves it's a lighter gray ink as opposed to being, really dark black line. So it doesn't come out at you and say, I'm lined. Same thing that while it's stitched, those holes, for those of us in the TN community, those are pretty big holes for stitching, okay? So that's an interesting thing to think about is if you are, again, trying to get into the TN Traveler's Notebook system, and are unwilling to spend the money and I understand that. Like I said, it's ridiculous how much these things cost. It's a flap of leather with a couple of inserts in there. Something to pay attention to is this particular brand, just a way to try it out and see if you like it. The other thing that's interesting is this size. The regular TN size is custom. So to buy insert replacements for a regular TN costs about $6 to $8 per insert, depending on where you get it from and what kind of paper it has. Or you can make your own, which is mostly what I do as well. However, this particular insert, the 5 by 8.25, is an insert that is readily available. So you can pick up these when they go on sale in different stores much more easily than trying to find the regular TN size. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. If you actually are using the Monogram system, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. Like I said, I just haven't done anything with it other than just take it out of the box and see, what I'm getting for $12.53, which I think is a pretty good bargain. And as always, do let me know how you're doing. Give me links to creative works you're doing and how you're playing. Would love to see them myself. I will talk to you soon. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.